$80 games, price increases to literally everything in the industry. Why do you think I would even consider spending this amount of money on anything when game quality has completely gone down? So Xbox and Nintendo have announced that they will be increasing prices of consoles, accessories, and games because of the new tariffs. And while I expected most products to go up because of the tariffs, the thing that I'm not really ready for is for video games to go up in price, or anything involving accessories, consoles, any of that stuff with video games, because you know why? It's already overpriced as is. I mean, let's be real, the quality of games now, there are very few games where I can say it's actually worth $70. Now for them to charge maybe $80, if not more, for most other games, because you know that price is going to increase at some point. For a long time, this industry has been trying to find ways to increase prices of video games from 60 to 70 to 80, if not 90 to 100, and I think the tariffs are the best way for them to really say, hey, it's not our fault that this is happening, we're just going with the market. With developers basically saying, if you can't afford it, then just buy the old stuff. And you know what I'm gonna say? I will. I am not gonna buy new consoles. I'm not gonna buy a ton of new games. I probably won't buy the new Call of Duty this year, which I like to say every year, and then end up buying the new Call of Duty. But if I'm gonna save any of my money, I'm gonna use it on or at least save it, for Grand Theft Auto 6. There is not a single game I can think of coming out this year that I'm really looking forward to, if at all even care about. Maybe Battlefield when that comes out, because a lot of the leaked stuff has actually looked really, really good. But other than that, there's nothing coming out this year that I actually care about at all. I cannot think of a single game at all that I am looking to spend my money on, other than maybe Battlefield, but definitely Grand Theft Auto, which is a next year thing. I would rather spend my money on used games, or on Game Pass, where I get most of my games essentially for free, for just paying what, 10-20 bucks extra. And if the price on that increases, I'll just probably cancel it, because I've been canceling a lot of my other memberships as they've been going up in price too, because it's ludicrous to pay this amount of money for really not a great product. I would say Game Pass is a very good product. I am very high on Game Pass. I think it's a very, worthwhile product for most people that probably can't afford buying 70 games a year when you get games like Elder Scrolls being a day one free release for anyone that owns Game Pass, along with games like Doom. Call of Duty, I believe, was one of those games. It's worth your money versus any of these other games that are just going to cost you $80. You may as well just spend the money on Game Pass. This isn't like an advertisement for Game Pass, by the way. I want to point that out. This is more of a rant on me basically saying, don't spend your money on any of the garbage that's coming out, because it's not worth it. None of these games are worth your time. There might be like some Dark Souls knockoff that comes out that might be worth your time, but other than that, not many of these games are. I think a lot of these games are you just skip them. Just skip them, wait for Grand Theft Auto like everyone else. Even though that's probably going to cost $100, that's probably going to be worth the $100. I'd rather save that money for something quality versus the garbage that we're getting, because nothing's going to improve with these price increases. We all know it. The developers know it. They've just been looking for this opportunity for so long to increase prices, to just continue this price gouging and deliver you a subpar game. But I want to know in the comment section below what you guys think. Do you think games are worth your money now, or do you think it's just a complete and total ripoff and that you shouldn't be charged $80 for games plus all the other price gouging that's happening with the accessories?